Good morning there, Fullsizelife family. Uh, yeah, yesterday I screwed up. I dropped a concrete block onto my finger, and yeah, it was a bloody mess. It was still leaking blood. It was swollen up. It's still a thing. Yeah, it's still doing the blood thing. Doesn't hurt as much, so it's gone a little back to semi-normal, but yeah, it's basically a big old blood blister right now. Oh, I thought I had broke it. Probably will lose the fingernail. I know that much. Oh, yeah, I hit it hard. Oh, but we're gonna get back at it. Trying to expand these out so I can get 20 up to 20 panels added on total. So they're not way down right now because I moved this whole entire row forward yesterday. Hi, little noisy dogs. Air conditioner last night for the whole house because the soon-to-be ex-wife, just waiting on the judge now, is gonna come pack some of her stuff up today, and yeah, it's a thing. So we're gonna put more of those extensions on, and we'll see how we're doing with the finger by the time I get around to all that. So gonna be back to trying not to cut body parts off, try not to smash body parts too, and got a buttload of lumber up here on this side, so that was part of the video yesterday, was getting the lumber moved back here. I'm still trying to do everything with one hand. I still may need to build 2 more stands because my calculations is telling me I'm going to be short. So those panels this way are 39 inches across, which is fine, but they're going to be the other direction, which is 77 inches. Because I don't think I could have moved these far forward enough to be able to have them the same way. Because the whole backyard's full. Well, this section of the backyard is full. So go from there. No. Okay. Where is my speed square? Swear to God. Where is it? Is it just sitting here? Ow. Ow! Home Depot freaking plastic buckets are horrible. They fall apart. It's a Home Depot bucket like thing. It's like a belt a carpenter would use type thing, but it goes on a bucket. And the bucket that it was on was a Lowe's bucket. That bucket's bottom blew out, which doesn't sound like a good thing. And now the Home Depot bucket, I just leaned on it and it just cracked. 39 inches. And 78. Why are you barking? They're so extra today, last night. Having the bedroom door open and having it's where they go in and out all day long. Yeah, eventually I'll be able to have that all that area over there fenced in where the garden is, and they can have access to the whole backyard, not just part of it. Yeah, I wasn't feeling very great yesterday, so hopefully all my tools still have charge on them. And not a how-to, by the way. It's just how I'm doing it. Oh, good morning. We're working on expanding the solar stuff again. Okay. Got my 2 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them total. So, yeah, everything got moist last night. Finger's still hurting. It's still squirting blood because it's swollen up. It's basically a giant blood blister right now. Whenever I squeeze it, it doesn't like it. Banged it a couple times last night accidentally, and oh, that was throbbing pain. I did not need that. Reason why I haven't got the ditch filled in yet. Still waiting on parts for the conduit, the connectors. Hopefully they'll be here next week. More lumber. Let's go get 2 more pieces and we'll have what we need, I think. Yeah, 2 more pieces and we'll have what we need. And And I'll still need to build 2 more stands. Pretty sure. Just because I'm doing them long ways on this top row. So that means I'm gonna end up having not as many because they're going that way, the long direction. Yeah. Still ain't had breakfast, still ain't had coffee, so I am mentally still trying to get here. All right. Get these 2 measured out, cut, then we can attach them. Oh, wait a minute. It's 78 inches, not 79. Okay. Don't cut that one. Yeah. All right. Stop barking. God. You would think you never were able to bark in your whole entire life. And you're doing it all one day. But you're going to be so excited when the X shows up. Close enough. Right on the mark. Yeah. Can y'all see the pencil mark? Exactly. That was close. That was perfect. Getting better. Oh. All right, so cut down 2 more pieces and get some screws put in the boards. Yeah, I'm not even thinking right now. Oh. Yeah, someone put a comment on my, I guess my comment to someone else's comment on Facebook, and someone was a little upset that anybody commented on his post, because I don't think he gave anybody a hey, good job or anything when they posted their pictures of what they've done. No, he was a negative nanny and complained about everybody else's stuff, which I don't think that is very good etiquette when you're in a group to find criticism with everybody else's stuff, because some people criticize yours. And I did not criticize the dude's stuff. But I also didn't realize he was trying to sell his solar panel rack that he was building. I'm guessing that's what he was doing, is selling them. But yeah, I just need to avoid that drama. It's not worth it, because I'm doing my thing. Oh, all right. So that's there. This one goes over here. Y'all can't see because I didn't bring the camera with me. Oh. Okay. Let's get the drill, the screws, my clamps. Hey, someone gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. By the way, we crossed over 500 hours of watch time in a year. And actually, it's been less than a year. I did some calculations for me to get to where I got 4,000 watch hours by the end of the year on my videos. And I'm not talking about shorts. Shorts don't count towards watch hours. I'm gonna have to trim that. Let's go ahead and get that done, because I don't need it to be falling down on my, but I also don't need it right above the panel. So yeah, for me to get caught up to have the 4,000 watch hours by the end of the year, I need 24 hours worth of watch time every day. And, oh, 51 years old. Why am I doing YouTube? Helping people know that they're not alone in their weight loss journey. Also, trying to, oh, it's unlocked. Improve my life. Improve my earnings. Trying to be able to make money so I can go off and do other things like travel, like lose weight. Well, I'm working on losing weight. Travel, what I mean by traveling, doing challenges, doing like the 100-mile race I want to do next year, the marathon that I've got I don't know, 55 days away, something like that. At this point, I don't know anything. I'm just trying to survive. My second favorite tool brand, Ryobi pole saw. Favorite is actually Rigid, which is Home Depot's brand, but yeah, that still a little sore with them. Because there's so much I want to do, and unless I can figure out how to get a truck rented that can pull a piece of equipment, and I'm basically at the point where I can't do as much as I want to do. I want to be able to go rent a truck so I can go get a mini skid steer one of these days. Like to go rent a truck and rent a dump trailer, so I can go get a whole bunch of mulch and stuff. All right, just one branch I'm worried about. Oh. But we're going to take both of them off. Well, 2 and 1. Health status, out of metrics. Yeah, probably because I didn't sleep. Okay. It is loose. Yay. Get that down. Pull this out. Whoops. All right, let's see if we get this out of the way now. Let's get y'all moved out of the way. I don't need y'all get run over by a tree branch. That would be my luck. I'd run y'all over with the tree branch and end up costing myself my phone. Oh, let's make this smaller. And yes, I got a chainsaw, but this is a chainsaw too, it's just smaller. Whatever. There we go. And okay, it's smaller. Yeah, I definitely need, I want to rent a chipper, so I can do all this big stuff at once. That's the other thing with the Home Depot. Can't rent their giant one because can't get it home. Or I have to drive, yeah, or the other thing, I have to drive all the way into town, rent one of their flatbeds out there, then drive all the way back home with it, and drive it all the way back out there. If I was going to try to do a 4-hour rental, guess how much of that time is driving? Yeah, my finger's still leaking. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, let's go get this put away so I don't forget to. Yeah, my finger's still leaking. No fun. No bueno. Which I think that means no good. I don't know. Down here in Texas and should know what that means. Especially since I had whole 6 weeks of Spanish classes before I got moved. Yeah. Try to make sure the dogs don't get out. I don't think they care. I think they're more worried about being inside, just chilling. So, put this pole saw away, put the battery back on charger, and we can get the, there we go. Start working on the next step. Yeah, I should have been using about 25 kilowatt hours yesterday, but I turned on the whole house air conditioner at 9 o'clock last night, and that doubled the amount of electricity I used in a matter of 3 hours. That's the whole reason why I'm doing the extra panels right now. Because if I ever want to use the whole house air conditioning, I'm going to have to be able to handle all that extra. By the way, I love this setup I got for the batteries. There's a plywood or wood behind this pegboard, and oops, it's getting dark. Okay, there we go. Yeah, surge protector and chargers. I got more of them I want to mount up there, but yeah, it's yes, that is a draw on my battery, on my power, but I want them charged when I need them. So better to have them sit there maintaining than just be dead, and then have to wait 4 hours to use them. And all right, so we got the tree a little bit out of the way. Oh, there we go. Yay. Are y'all even, y'all not even straight. Whoops. Yeah, tree branch. Okay, there we go. Yeah, yesterday I put out a video and evidently I didn't have my sound going. Let me check that. Yeah, sound's going. I didn't have my mic on. So y'all got like a sped forward video until the audio showed up. So technically I did edit it, but minutes into a live and we still going. Yay. All right, there we go. Y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn my back to y'all because I need to work on this side of this. I gotta figure out proper way of scrubbing these panels because they're covered in dirt now. Got a pressure washer, but I'm wanting to see about probably actually selling it, getting an electric one. I need to watch some Project Farm and see if there's a good, somewhat safe electric one that I could use, because honestly, gas-powered ones, I'm just done with gas-powered stuff. I mean, it's gonna be like the 15th time I've had to replace or something a carburetor on gas-powered stuff. I just want to be able to turn it on, have it go. And not have to worry about running it out of fuel every time I use it. Having it sit there running until it just dies because it's out of fuel. Yeah, this wood is wet. Y'all can't see it, but it's practically dripping. Oh. One more and I'll be happy with it for that side. Come around, put some back here. Like I said, it's probably overkill, but better to be a little overkill than have to have it fall apart. Wow. I didn't buy the cheap ass screws. Just as wood is dry, which is good. Come on. That one definitely did not go the way I wanted it to. So once I get to a point where I'm completely exhausted, completely exhausted, I'll go into town, look for go to Harbor Freight and start looking for tools that are going to make this where I can get this done. Circuit testing and stuff like that. And no, not sponsored by Home Depot either. Not sponsored by anybody, technically. I got affiliate links for stuff. I have a Patreon. It's in the description below, by the way. I'm going to turn this one this way because it's not as ugly. And the big old knot, we're going to put it on the inside versus the outside. Yep, definitely got to cut a tree branch. Was going to cut down the whole tree, but decided against it because it would probably fall the wrong way. Sun doesn't cross that way anyways. So. Yeah, it's just wet with blood. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go get more screws. About 90% sure now. Actually, I'm 100% sure because I remember what I gotta do with the other screws. Me putting 2x4s going across long ways, but I'm gonna make them into T's to where grain will be going one way, grain will be going another way on the other one, and I'm hoping it will add some more stability. And I might come off of these bottom braces. Maybe. It's coming close. I'm hoping the panels show up this week so I can get them all mounted over the weekend. Try not to drop screws, besides the fact that I don't want to lose them. I don't want to drive over or step on them. Okay. One more to go. After I do the other side, then we can start figuring out the cross bracing. Oops, almost did that one twice. Oh. No, I haven't given up on my marathon training. I'm just a little focused on getting this done. Sooner it gets done, sooner I can start living with air conditioning again throughout the house. All I know is when she shows up, she better open the freaking windows and house and stuff like that. Trying to cool it off. She had turned on a fan because she thought it was hot in the house last time when she was here. No, it was set for 80. 80. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's not hot. But nope, set it for 72. It's where her little prissy self, princess self, whatever, can be comfortable while she's getting her stuff out of my house. I'm in a mood. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah. Gotta get this conduit into the ground before it ends up hurting me. Like physically falling into the ditch for a third time. I think even if the panels show up next weekend or this week, I got to get as long as the parts show up, I got to get this stuff in the ground, because honestly, I can't be trying to move panels around, trying to go over all this stuff. So that solves my problem. I know what I'm doing next weekend. As long as I got the parts. And that's actually what I'm worried about, is not having the parts. I'm waiting for these things to show up. Need a bunch of them. I got some. But I want to make sure I have everything figured out, so I'm not doing it twice. Me doing add-ons to these, I was thinking, oh, that's a future thing. I can do that later. But then, Santan Solar put the panels on half price, or buy one, get one half off. And currently got a little bit of money to put it, to invest in this, so I am. All right, let's go to the other side. So I'm hoping there's enough space in between here and there to get the mower through. Even though I'm not going to be mowing this area a lot. It's all going to be weed-eated. If at some point I can actually change out the panels to bifacials, that'd be a reason why I would want, one of the reasons why I'd want a mini skid steer, so I can end up getting white gravels. Delivered, and I can put white gravel underneath the stands if I was to ever want to change out the panels to bifacials. Because they can collect solar from the front and the back, which is pretty cool. Ow. Trying not to hurt myself by jamming up my finger again. I don't even know if these things work yet. I would assume that they can go off and lay them outside and test them. Put some and if they don't work, I'm gonna roast the hell out of them. Okay. Got that part done. Oh. Time to work on part 2. And yes, this lumber is going to look twisted because, well, Home Depot sent twisted lumber. It's also the one reason why my panels are 3 different directions. Alright, so trying to avoid the ditch. If you ain't got it figured out. Let's move y'all over here. Y'all in the tree a little bit. The tree that I got to cut it down. Goes from one to the other. Yeah, that's a big twist. Oh. Put it about the same spot. Let me guess. These clamps are big enough. All right, we'll live. They're going to be sitting up against the panels anyways. Oh, I'm not thinking. They got to come away from the panel because there's a ground. My grounding that I'm putting in is right here. I don't know. If I do the ground, I should be able to fit that in there. Even with it right up against it, the ground wire. It'll be fun. I'm just going to pull it back a little bit. I think. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll just pull it back a little bit. Oh my God, that's such a twist. Y'all can't, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's twisted bad. Did I get blood all over that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Fun part is going to be this end. The end that's twisted to crap. Y'all can see that. Yeah, I can't really tell. I don't know if I can physically get this right. Nope. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? But besides not use it? I'm thinking. Trying to figure out how I can untwist this lumber. Let's go look in the shed. Maybe there's something I can strap on there to ratchet it down to make it tighter. Oh. Okay. Yeah, those are the 12-foot long boards, which I can't take back to Home Depot because they're too long to fit in my car. And that's why I had them delivered. And they delivered me stuff that twisted really bad. So, is she here? Nope. She said between 8 and 9. It's getting close to 9. How am I going to untwist that lumber? Whoops. Trying to get y'all in here. There we go. No, y'all are sitting on the battery. There we go. Okay. Looking to see if I have some type of strap. I should, because I did woodworking stuff. And one of my favorite tool stores, because, well, they're cheap. There's a lot of them. Harbor Freight. I have these bands, ratcheting bands that go around that you can use to, comes with 4 of these little corners to help hold things together that you want in a frame. Kind of like a frame. So we'll see if this will work. I'll use one of the corners and a strap and see if I can get it to cinch down enough so we can put a buttload of screws in it. All right, here we go. Hello. We're trying not to break my finger again today. Or at least felt like I broke it yesterday. Trying to untwist this lumber now. So okay, let's stick this around there. This around that. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. How I want to do this, or how can I do this? All the above. Maybe I don't use that at all. Get this to where I can actually see it. Okay, let's loosen this back up. Yeah, I dropped a concrete block on my finger yesterday. So, big old bloody mess. Let's try. Is using this little corner piece going to be useful or not? I don't think so. So I think it's going to end up not pulling right. Oh God, this is working. Okay. If this works, I'll be amazed. Because honestly, I gotta be able to not have to throw away lumber just because it's a little twisted. It's a little bit less twisted. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be close. And that's all I'm trying to do is get it close. Well, let's see. Release the tension. Let me guess. I'm not going to be able to release the tension because the lumber's in the way now. Oh God. There. All right. Let's get that out of the way. Let's put some more screws in it, see if I can get it to pull down. I guess if I would have used some washers, it would probably have pulled down better because it's not trying to get the screw to go all the way through the wood. Yeah, that's as close as it's going to get. Hopefully that's the worst one. So if I got to fight with this 8 more times, I'm going to be in a mood. according to Nicole, yeah, another YouTuber I watch. Yeah, I'm watching a lot of YouTubers that are frugal or minimalist, and once she gets her stuff out, I can figure out what's left, and well, makes things a lot less effed up. That's how bad some of the lumber is. Bend down. The other one's got to bend up. That last one is twisted and bent. And both of these got delivered like 3 days ago. And I'm trying to get them out from underneath here because I use them to help slide the panels forward. Oh, bless. Needed them for leverage and a slide. So let's just work smarter and harder at the same time. Okay. And the concrete blocks are going to go right back underneath, not underneath them, but on them for dunnage. Ow. Okay. Come on. Just pop out. Yay, it popped out. Oh God. All right, well, we're just gonna grab this lumber, start moving it back there. In position. So I hear ya. I hear ya. At least that one's somewhat straight. Oh, 6 more. Oh, I got another one that's stuck underneath a. Bet you this one actually is stuck too. Yep, it is. Come on. You're almost there. Fine. Use a 2x4 to get a 2x4 out. Just put this one barely underneath the edge. Come on, a little bit lower. Ow. That finger's hurting. Here we go. Yay. And this one looks like a banana too. Oh, this one's not even a 12 foot, that's an 8 foot. Okay, that's one of the ones from last delivery, or the first delivery. Oh. Yeah, the banana one, I'm probably not going to use it for anything. That one's really bad. Probably cut it up into blocks. It's about the only thing it'll be good for. Oh. Why didn't y'all tell me I left the light on in my shed? Oh, Lord. At least they're LEDs. We'll see if we can cheat and avoid walking over the ditch every time. Yay, that's going to be faster. Oh. Like, much faster. Should have enough lumber, minus the 4x4s, to make 2 more stands if I need them. I'm about 90% sure I'm going to need 2 more stands. To get 40 panels total. Yeah. I would have just put them the same way they are now, same direction, but it would have made them too tall. The stand isn't built out far enough, the base, to support it. And did that for a reason. Also didn't want them 8 feet tall in the air. I was okay with them being 6, 7 foot tall. But actually, it'd probably been like 12 foot tall in the air. This I can work on. I can do it from the ground. Don't need a ladder. I don't need to get up on the roof to clean them. I don't have to worry about someone professionally installing them onto the roof. Don't have to worry about extra holes being put in the roof. So, it's a whole bunch of reasons why I didn't do the traditional. That and all that cost extra. And since I got a metal roof, yes, it has a bunch of screws through it. It is supposed to last me the rest of my life. And if I put 1,000 more holes in my roof, which it probably wouldn't be that much, but it may end up being that much, I'm certainly going to have a leak a lot sooner. Oh. All right, I'm going to say this is good enough for now, because I don't even know if I have enough screws to do all these yet. And yes, I still got a pile over there. The top piece is going to go like that. Be a piece underneath it's going to go like that. So it will be cross braced or T-braced or whatever you want to call it. But getting to the point where once I'm running out of screws, I'll have to go get more and I'll have to stop. Okay, drill, screws. I'm hoping I won't need the strap again. I still may take that one off and replace it. So I went this a little bit away from my ground screw, and I want to make sure it's kind of sort of even over here. So I already know I'm gonna have to drill holes in the panels up in the corners, because I'm going to be mounting them differently than they're intended. So well, there's one screw gone. Let's okay, that's there. Let's grab that screw. Oh, there we go. Let's go down here, get this end where I need it, then I can mount it. Oh. Same screw, almost dropped it twice. All right, it started. Let's get it lifted up past it. Okay, there we go. Put another one in the other board. Yeah, with that weight, that's the reason why they're dipping, is because they flex too much. If I put another board down here underneath it, then it'll help, I hope. But I'm gonna have to measure those individually and cut them individually to make sure that I don't end up having it too short, too long. I need it good enough. It gives me room to be able to put my ground screw in What I can do is I can drill both of them at the same spot and just wrap a wire, put the wire through here, put it through there, and go down the line, so I don't have to have double wiring for each row. So now the part that I may end up needing a ladder for. Whoops. I forgot I mounted that one. It's not that one I'm trying to get moved, it's this one. Oh, this is the short one. All right, we're just gonna go down to the end. I was gonna put the second one up there. It's gonna be two of them. But hour and 37 minutes and I'm still live. Woohoo! Now we're butted up next to right against each other. Let's get it started. Because they're going to go from one rack to the next rack as a continuous line. So, hello. Trying to get what I can done while it's still cool outside. Now I know cool's relative, but it's supposed to get up to 97 today. And if you're metric, Google it. It's not 30 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius in Texas. It's like 84, 86 degrees. That's comfortable. Would I want to sleep 86 degrees? No. But do I work all day in an office that's every bit of 80? Yes, all day long. Uh-oh. There we go. Am I trying to call people in Europe pansies? No. I'll let the fat electrician do that. By the way, if you don't watch the fat electrician, you should. If you like historical or military or things that are in that genre, gotta listen to the fat electrician. It's the best storyteller on YouTube, I think. And that's just not my opinion. There's a lot of people that have that opinion of him. Now, and he comes down here in San Antonio area quite often. He's part of the Unsubscribed podcast. So he comes down here. Would I love to have him come help me out with this? As far as like once I get to a part of hooking up the electrical part, yes. It'd keep me from potentially killing myself in a couple weeks. Am I 100% confident that I can do it? No. Am I about 80%? Yeah. I say 80% is about right. Okay. 9:24. Wonder if that means she's shown up yet. Okay. Because if she doesn't show up today, I'm going to be pissed. So it means I didn't have to turn on the air conditioning for the house. That's what's running in the background. And it'll probably be doing that full blast for the next 2 days because the movers are coming and I'm not going to fight with some mover guy who's trying not to die because of the heat. So, some days I might be a butthole, but that's usually to myself. Maybe a third one back there. But actually, I'm going to put all 6. Then I can grab some more and finish up the front. That's 4. Is it 4? That's 4. 5, 6. My watch is telling me to relax. Yeah, at this point, I'll relax when I'm dead. Hopefully that won't be anytime soon. Or I'm done. One of the two. But will I ever be done with anything? Yes. Will I ever be done with everything? No. After I get the solar panel project done, I got to work on my garden, have it all ready for next year. Got to do whatever I can to get money together to be able to buy one of those mini excavators. And somehow get, not mini excavators, mini skid steers. Because I plan on growing everything I need to eat that I can grow. Then I can work on any extras, giving it away or selling it or whatever. I'm not opposed to being charitable. Because once I get my channel growing and I've lost all the weight and helping out other people, I want to do all that at no charge to them and have YouTube revenues and sponsors help pay for it. Yeah, I used to be over 500 pounds. I'm down below 300. In the 280s. I don't think I'm going to get down to half my body weight lost in a year. Or by my marathon. Sorry, I'm so far behind. The divorce kind of messed with my head a lot. And I wasn't doing what I needed to do to lose weight. I'm doing it again, but it's just gonna take time. I didn't gain all the weight overnight. Not gonna lose it overnight. So I think I need 2 more. I'm not gonna put the T-brace underneath them yet until I actually have the new panels. Just because I want to make sure that I got everything exactly where it needs to be. And yeah, I could disconnect one of these panels and just use one to test with, but these aren't the same panels as these. I mean, I got 20 more of these coming. Actually, kind of funny that they're blue. They're older ones. They're not black like the new ones. So go all the way down to the end. Start getting more cross bracing done. Mower through. Might be. I still got, but they shouldn't be shading where they're at. And that was the whole reason why I needed to move them. So I want to make sure that the new panels that go here aren't shading the ones back there. And when the sun was out yesterday, I did some measurements and they shouldn't be shading them. But if I need to move them a little bit more forward, I can. Just they're getting heavier because I'm adding more lumber to them. But I did it yesterday. Even with the effed up finger. That was dumb. Put a board in across where I needed it not to be in the way. Okay. All right, so down there I need 1 more. So let's go get 1 more. Oh. All right, y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm just putting another one up here on the end. Just pre-positioning. That's all. All right, let's get. I need to do some measurements. I know where the end one needs to go. It needs to go on the end. But this one, the first one, I need to figure out where it is in relation to the end. 35.5 inches. Let's see if it's the same down here. 35.5 inches. Where is my pencil? Whoops. Yeah, this one's definitely wobbly. It'll be better once it has all the concrete blocks on it again. 35.5 inches. So, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. All right. Okay. It's 35.5 inches from the top. That's about there. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. That's right. Measure 7 times, cut 15 times. All right, there we go. Measuring tapes. I actually probably have 20 of them now. Oh. Why? Because I can never find them. Bet you can only find 3 of them right now. But I only need 1 at a time, but I keep on losing them, so kind of like me and scissors. Can never find my scissors. So I probably got 20 pair in the house. And I still don't know where they all are. So I think I grabbed too many screws from my busted hand. Yep, I did. I'm dropping them. Oh, come on. I just need 1 screw to get in. All right, where's the other 2 screws I dropped? Okay. One screw to get in. Okay, there we go. Yay. Getting it closer to being done. A little bit here, a little bit there, 1 piece at a time. 1 pound at a time for weight loss. Are all these attached now? Unattached, yep. That's good, because I can work on the top ones now. Yay. I want less screws in my hand. Let's just try 2. Because this is going to be the fun one. Or one of the fun ones. Okay. So we're going to get this all the way to the top. Should be close. I'm going to get a screw started. Then we're going to get it all the way to the top. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be good enough. Okay, let's see. Is it all the way to the top? No. Now it is. Yay. These will be less bouncy when I get all the weight on them. Without the solar panels, these are fairly easy to move. But I got concrete blocks that I just put back on them. I moved this whole row forward yesterday because I'm adding 20 more panels. And I built this to be modular. So, hello. I don't know if we got any chats. Hey, there we go. Australia. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yesterday I kind of tried breaking my finger. Smashed it in between concrete blocks. And it's gonna be a giant blood blister. So, how do I know that? Because it's still leaking. Let's get a screw started. Okay, it started. All right, that's to the top. Come on. Yay. That guy's got a cool truck. I don't know if y'all saw it. They're not perfect, but they're good enough. Yeah. I don't know why that's so different. But we'll get it figured out later. When I have the panels up there, I'll be able to figure out where they all need to go. Oh, let's move, y'all. I'm trying to get as much as I can done before it gets hot. And it's going to. Supposed to be up 97 today. Let's just get it up there first. I was going to put it in, but I don't even know where the board needs to go first. Okay. Want it to butt up right against that one. Please don't fall and hit me in the face. Oops, dropped the screw again. All right, I'm gonna get that there. Okay, where'd my screw go? I don't know. I'll find it the hard way. By stepping on it, most likely. Vultures are circling over me, or a vulture. Not even kidding, it was a vulture flying over me. Need the sun to come out so I can see where it's going to shade, but I'm 90% sure it's going to be fine, just because sun was out yesterday and I did some measurements, and well, I looked to see where the shade was when I put these up, and they were fine. So I don't know why I grabbed 4 screws. I only need 2 right now. Guess it's force of habit having extra screws in my hands. I don't have to stop and go get another one. Oh. Come on. Okay. Good enough. Get this one to the top, and this bracing will be, this part will be done for these. I still got to cut some lumber that'll fit underneath it, so of bracing it. But yay. Yeah, yesterday I was just so done being in pain and all that. I left my tools outside. I never do that. I was hurting so bad I just couldn't do it anymore. At least it's a little bit less painful, but not 100% painless. So, okay. Yeah. I still got blood seeping out of this. Okay. Decided to go off and put them all on that end, so where I can not have to walk over the trench every time I want to come down this way. But I should be full sun right now. I don't see any shading. Oh. Okay, there we go. Hi, Cody. Wonder if that means they're here. I'd heard a voice. Don't see anybody. Do hear a car. Oh, that's just someone driving through the neighborhood. Oh. Oh. Did I put one too many back here? Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna be funny if I've carried one too many back here. I ain't had nothing to drink since last night, so I'm probably also getting dehydrated. Okay. Do I have all of it here? Yes. Good. I'm gonna go get a drink. Talk to you. Whoa, there's 2 people in here. Hello. Let's go get something to drink. Shouldn't have came out here without something to drink, but I'm kind of curious if they showed up yet or not. So if she doesn't show up today, I'm going to be kind of mad about that because I had the air conditioning on for her. Oh God, it's freezing in here. I'm sorry. There you go. We'll put it at 76. I never have it that cold. No sign of her. Yeah. Bedroom. My jug. My jug. Come on. Luna is so silly. There's a ramp at the end of the bed. I built it, and she has a tendency to slide belly first down it for no apparent reason. Besides, she can, I guess, instead of just running down it. All right, let's get them their treat. I also gotta go to the grocery store because I'm out of baby carrots. So, all right, let's go back outside. Oh, any more chats on here? Oh, yeah, I hope so too. I'm thinking it's not broken, but it is definitely a giant blister. Crushed it so hard it tore up the skin, but it's still leaking. So as long as I don't hit it up against the wall like I did last night, I had to take, at one point last night, I had to take good drugs. Like drugs I had left over from surgery type drugs. Prescription, not illegal. Just have a short-term acute pain, and I'm be very careful not to ever use them unless they're absolutely necessary. And last night they were, still didn't sleep very well, but that's okay. That's normal for me these days. Oh. Yeah, we're adding 20 more panels on. Santan Solar put their used panels on sale again. So it was BOGO, and shipping's only $300 from Arizona for some reason. I don't know why it got so cheap. I think the last time I paid $600 for shipping. Okay. My neighbors are probably loving all the noise. 2 weekends in a row, just noise all day long. Okay. I did get that screw in. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Okay. Oh. And yeah, I know 2 screws isn't enough. I'm just trying to get it in place so I can go back and do more later. Oh boy. We got one more board to put up there, then got to figure out next thing to do, which pretty much anything is going to be useful at this point. Okay. But there is a tree branch that has got to go away. Another tree branch that's got to go away. I so much don't want to cut down this tree. It's right in the middle of everything. And I mean, it's right next to my electric. It's right next to my my fiber optic, my internet, in other words. And I can't afford to lose either one of those. It's also sitting right next to my panels. But it doesn't cast shade. That one does. This one doesn't. Those do. And that's why I want to rent a big chipper. But gotta figure out how to get it here first. Rent that big old chipper and I can just get it right here and get it all done. But it'd probably actually be cheaper just to pay some guy to haul it off. But I wanted the mulch. That's the whole thing, is I want the mulch. Because I have to pay to get mulch delivered. Okay. All right, so what's next? What should I do next? I got boxes I gotta get mounted for the wiring, which that's what this is for. And I also got to take that back panel off. Or do I? No, I don't. Oh good, those are plugs. I can deal with that. See where the wiring is over here? That's hanging. Yeah, that's where that box is going. So let's go get the drill and some screws and try figuring out how we're going to mount those boxes. There's 3 of them. I might need to buy a 4th one if I have to go off and build a couple more panels and put them in front of this row over here. All right. Oh, these 2x6s that I cut the ends off of. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me. That's all right. It's not trapped. It's just in the way. Figure I'd put it like that. Mount the box right here. So, all right, let's see where I need to put screws at. Okay. Somewhere about there. Come on. Somewhere about there. Just trying to get them started so I don't have to sit there and try holding the screw, holding the board, and drilling at the same time. Somewhere about like that. Yay. I got somewhere to mount the box. I'm still experimenting on this stuff too. That's the whole reason why I haven't got everything all done, is because I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing it first. Okay. So I don't even know if this lumber is even wide enough. Nope, it's not. Okay. See? That's the reason why I'm checking. Could have done that on the ground, but it's all right. Okay. Plan B. Do you know what plan B is? Turning it sideways. That's what plan B looks like. Yeah. Really need to uncoil this and get it out of the way completely. So, yay! I get to do one thing I don't like doing, untangling wires. Especially since this is like 70 feet, 80 feet of 100-foot wire. Yeah. I definitely goofed this up. Should have taken the wire out of the way before I put the cross bracing in. Okay. Come on. I don't know if this is even solid core wire or if this is strand. I'm assuming it's strand because it's very bendable. And I'm trying not to bend it too tight. Getting closer. Yeah, it's 10 gauge, 1500 volt rated wire, so it's the biggest I could find that was at 100 feet. And it seems like this is what everybody else is using as far as size goes. We're getting there. Only about 15 more loops to get rid of. Then I gotta loop it up and set it aside. Which one is it? Is this one? Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Yep. Okay, where is this one? Which one are you? Okay. There you are. Still don't know if this is all going to reach down there. I kind of sort of checked. That's why I got another 30 feet worth of extension. Because this is all going into another box that has breakers on it. And then, since it's going to be 4 strings, it's going to be going into a parallel box. Takes it down to 2 wires, or 4 wires technically. But one positive, one negative for the 2 parallels. Because the inverter I got can handle it, but it only has 4 inputs for wires. In other words, 2 sets. And more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. And I still don't know if I'm doing everything right. Or if I'm doing it just good enough. Let's not try to loop it through there. I don't know what I'm like I said, I hate untangling stuff. This is so boring. As far as like entertainment and all that. But at least know next time the rest of the wiring I'm got to put up here, not to do this twice. Trying to get it to where I have everything ready to go so I can load stuff up into the conduit next weekend. All the connectors all ready to go, all the boxes right where they need to be, all the wires in place. As if the panels don't show up by next weekend, at least I got that I can work on. And after work, if it's not too dark, I can run wiring from one end of the house to the other end of the house so I can get the panels, not the panels, the outlets set up to be wired, start drilling holes in the house to get them inside, stuff like that. All right, I'm starting to get confused on which wire is what now. Oh, come on, don't get caught on stuff. All right. This is the long one. Four more loops to go. I think. Looks like 4. Back of my neck's getting cooked. I can feel it. Yay. All right, that's the long one. Oh, come on. Yeah, I goofed up by putting the cross bracing without moving the wire out of the way first. It's gonna cost me 20 minutes. Well, I could be doing something useful instead of fixing my stupidity. Okay, it's this one. Oh. And if I wasn't exhausted, tired, hot, probably would have just taken the damn screws out of the cross bracing and moved it, but that would have been a smart thing to do. Oh, God. Almost done. Where's the long wire? Sounds like someone wants to be an organ donor. Here, a motorcycle going really, really fast, and a bunch, or at least one cop car. And I hear something that sounds like coyotes, but I think someone's dog breeder, because it's always the same spot. And I know coyotes don't live in the same spot every day, all day. And if we do have coyotes living in the same spot all day, every day, I'll blame my neighbors, because they've been feeding the deer. And no, coyotes most likely don't kill deer. But they will kill chickens, they'll kill your dogs, they'll kill your cats. Maybe baby deer, but I don't think they kill big mama deer. So I generally think coyotes are scaredy cat dogs. They live in fear all day long. Unlike wolves. I could be wrong. Yay. Just got to get to the end of this and roll it back up and get it out of the way. Yay. It's all done. All right, let's loop it back up. And just because I can mount that box doesn't mean I'm nowhere near done with it, because I got to put big old holes through it. And I'm not even sure if I should be able to figure out how to do that. I mean, it's putting holes in metal. I kind of want to do it safely too. All right, so that's out of the way for now. Oh, and I wanted boxes that had locks, a locking mechanism on it, so I don't have to worry about anybody getting up into them and hurting themselves. So it's a big old panel on the bottom. Only problem is I think it's too small. Where's my where is these things? That it's got to fit through there somehow and stay secure. So do I have a screwdriver bit? No, don't be dropping things. Oh, don't be dropping things. Really, do I not have a number 2 Phillips head over here? What's this? Hey, number 2 Phillips head. Yay. All right, where's the drill? Whoops. Where is the drill? Oh, I see it. Oh. And take this cover off this box and off the bottom of the box and see how it fits in the hole. By the way, these are Vevor boxes. I think they're the new Harbor Freight these days. It's just a metal box. Doesn't have to be special. Just has to function. And I wanted to have a lock. All right, so. Oh. That's what I was afraid of. It's close to fitting. I gotta stop rubbing my freaking eye. I've rubbed the skin raw. Where's my pencil? Oh. I don't have much I got to take off of it. It's close. I'm not drilling this. I have to drill this. And I don't want to put the cover back on for the bottom, because if there's water in it, I want it to drain out. So I need to figure out what bit goes around this. See if I can drill that hole. So let's go to the shed, find a hole saw. And see if I can not break my finger trying to do it. Oh man, I'm almost coming up on 3 hours. This will be one of my longest outside. Ah, she just showed up. Took her long enough. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Looking for whole salt bits. They're in a case. Just using them around here, but when the hell knows what I put stuff at these days. No. Wait a minute. Is this them? That'd be just too easy if it's them. Nope. That's for putting pistons back into engines. What about this case? Oh! If I'm going to be right, these will be poker chips. Oh, no, not there. Not here. Not there. Don't see him there. Oh. At this point, I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, it's a smaller demolition hammer. I don't even know what that is. It's not even open yet. I was using them here. I know that much. And usually when I move stuff, I don't move it that darn far. Oh, this is such a mess. My life is such a mess. I don't see him there. I don't even know if a hole saw is the proper thing to use. I don't know. If I would have put it away, it would have been put into toolboxes. No, that's a hole saw. Not the one I was looking for. But if it fits, it fits. Uh-oh. Oh my God, what did I do with that plastic piece? There. It's too big. All right, so that isn't going to work. I have a set And I think they're in here. So I was using them to put holes through metal. Ew. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of sort of need them. I need such a big hole because that 2-inch conduit's going into the inside the house. And they were spring loaded too. I don't know. Probably got horrible signal because I'm in the shed with the door closed. Well, I'm in the shed just to begin with. It probably not getting good, but I don't know. If my life wasn't a complete mess, I'd probably know exactly where they were. But since it is, I don't know where anything is. All right, fine then. Oh, let me get that plastic thing. I can take that with me if I decide to go to Harbor Freight to go get a hole saw kit. I'll look inside the house. I'll look in the other shed first. All I know is this breeze feels great right now. But I don't know. Let's put it in the car and for now and go look around, see if I can find it, but not wanting to be here right now. She's here. I don't want to be here. Oh, all right. Nope. Don't see it. All right, well, we're gonna call it quits for now. Gonna go to Harbor Freight, go get some stuff that's gonna keep me safe on my electrical. Love you, Fullsizelife family. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Patreon link down below, and have a great rest of your weekend. I will probably be back at it in a couple hours. Bye.